My name's Gary Wittmann. People have been asking me to put a video on and tell a little bit about myself. When I was 7 years old, I joined Boy Scouts, and this year marks my 51 years of being in and out of scouting. I have been an Eagle Scout. I have was Cub Master for about 6 years. I've been an Assistant Scoutmaster for maybe 15 years or more, and been District Trainer, received a District Award, and then also the Council Award. I'm also an Order of Arrow member who has received my Vigil, and something happened on on February 5th, 2009 that changed my life. I went to a Chinese restaurant called the China Wall, and as soon as I sat down, a lady screamed, "Somebody is choking, that lady is choking." And I literally jumped up, and she was trying to do the Heimlich method. She wasn't working. She yelled, "Call 911," and I did the Heimlich method and cleared her throat, calmed her down, and talked to her, and we have become friends because I've called her several times and talked to her. So I wanted to show you the ceremony in which I got the National Certificate of Merit Award from the National Boy Scouts of America, which I am very honored to have gotten, and I appreciate this a lot. Thank you.
Way was struggling to breathe. She was choking. Obviously, she had food lodged in her throat. A few people got up and tried to lend assistance, but they were having no luck. The lady was literally turning blue and nearing death. That's when Gary Wittmann jumped into action, stepped in, and properly administered the Heimlich maneuver. He saved that lady's life. Gary, won't you please come forward? Give a round of applause, first of all. We certainly have a little something for you, and I'm going to make you work for a little bit. Is there any words of wisdom you could share with the Scouts, perhaps, on what took place that day?
I would do that.
Do you want this microphone? Okay.
Can I preface it a little bit more? I joined scouting when I was 7 years old, and this year marks my 51st year in scouting. About 5 years of it, I wasn't in scouting, I was in college. But I've been involved in scouting a long time. But when I was a sixth trainer, like you guys over here were, my dad was the scoutmaster of Troop 13 in Evansville, and he was teaching first aid, and he taught the skills of doing the Heimlich method. Little did I realize that a month later, at home, my mother was choking on a piece of lettuce in her throat, and I did the method on her and got it dislodged. She told me to stay telling that story. And
She's here today to tell you that. That's good.
She's 78, and she is alive and kicking. And she said, tell you that story. But my dad looked at me and said, you're not receiving any awards for that because that's something expected of you. And there was other things that I did, and Dad would say, that's something that's expected of you as a scout. 4 words came to my head today as I was thinking, and it's being at the right place at the right time. That decision of going to China Wall was at the stoplight. Did I want a hamburger or did I want Chinese? And I wanted Chinese. And I literally had just sat down when the lady screamed, that lady's choking. And that's when I stepped into action. And so I'm really honored to receive this award from the National Boy Scout Office because it really means a lot to me. It's right up there with Eagle Scout. And I did some research today looking at awards, and they don't give up the awards to a lot of people. The Hero Award was only given to about 2,200 people in 100 years. So that was interesting. The award I'm getting is different, and there's a lot more people who probably get that one. So I am really honored to get it, but really I'm honored to be part of Troop 185, to be honest with you.
Well, thank you.
Because it's, I've been Cub Master, I've been Assistant Scout Master, been District Trainer, and I've done a lot of things. But working with your boys, each and every time I've been with them, I have enjoyed it. And boys, something I want you to remember, as you go through your tenderfoot, your second class, first class star, life Eagle, they say only 2% of the boys in Scouts make Eagle Scout. That percentage is different in this troop. And it's because of our Red Deltner, our adult leaders, and our parents. And you need to listen to them and get those steps going toward an Eagle Scout. And maybe you will be in the right place at the right time because you learned something here in Boy Scouts.
Wonderful. Thank you. Well, Larry doesn't think he's a hero, but when we mentioned this to the council, they went ahead to national, and they sent us a National Certificate of Merit. The Boy Scouts of America, upon recommendation of the National Court of Honor, awards a National Certificate of Merit to Gary Wittmann in recognition of his significant act of service. And it's signed by the chairman of the National Court, the president of the Boy Scouts of America, and our National Chief Scout Executive. Real, original signatures, Gary, so this is awesome. Congratulations.